Today we are here with Shannon McNair, and we're talking about our annual event, the Shrimp Boil. So, Shannon, why did you have me wear all this stuff?
Why'd you get in theme today?
I'm trying to,
a
yes.
little out of our daily outfits here at the Rose, but we are announcing that this year's theme for Shrimp Boil is Boots and Bling. And a little bit of an urban cowboy flair thrown in there, too, for those of us who remember those days of the urban cowboy times. So we had such a great time last year with a theme. It was the first year we really had done a theme in a long time with costume, encouraging costumes for folks. And people had a blast with the 80s theme. So we're like, oh, let's do this again. And we had some suggestions on themes. And I think our committee had some themes, and we brought you 2 of them. And then we said, what are you thinking? And Boots and Bling won out for all of us to have a good time. In honor kind of that we're in Pasadena. That's where the event's held. And, of course, where the Rose found its heart and was founded. So we couldn't do it without having a little urban cowboy flair in there, too.
Oh, this is going to be fun.
It is going to be fun.
I tell you what, I remember Gillies. I remember going there. I remember learning the Cotton Eye Joe and all the things that we did. It was the #1 tourist attraction, no matter what. Anytime I had family or friends come into town, you had to go there.
Same. When our family came in from Louisiana, that was during the day. And they're like, where'd you take them? Well, a bar.
You're right.
During the day, that's what everyone did. You walked around and, and took pictures and saw the famous mechanical bull and everything that made Gillies so popular. I was telling you earlier, I saw George Strait play at Gillies in high school. The first time I saw him there, people were still dancing. They didn't even clear the dance floor for him. The second time they did clear the dance floor and put chairs down. But so I think a lot of us have great memories of that time period and of the shrimp boil. So why not mix both of our favorite things up?
And a lot of folks don't know this, but Mickey Gilly and his wife, they supported us for quite a while.
Right. Yes.
And the boat that started the shrimp boil was won in a Mickey Gillies golf tournament.
Right, by your ex-husband.
I mean, there is all of these little connections.
That ties into it, so we couldn't, once Western and Boots and Bling came up as the top thing, we're like, but we can't leave out that part of it, too. So, and we are going to have costume contests this year.
And who are we going to have as best whatever? I mean, how's that going?
We're going to look at having a John Travolta lookalike contest. Okay. So we'll have that, and then
bet Freddie could do that. We could get him all dressed up. Yes,
I think so.
He could wear that hat.
I think he's got it.
I
do know when we told Bear the theme, he got an early glimpse of it. I happened to see him out, and I gave him a hint, and he was like, "I have the outfit."
Oh,
so I think Bear's all ready to go, as well as a lot of other people.
Bear's been our auctioneer since the very beginning of the shrimp bowl. He has been there for us.
He's been a long-time supporter. He said his girls at the Rose, and he's so great. I hear from my friends all the time. Every time they come to the shrimp boil, they're like, "You just have the best auctioneer, just the most fun." I said, "Oh, you have no idea."
Oh, he is, and he gets the crowd going. Anybody that knows Bear knows what we're talking about.
Right. And then we're also going to have a Dolly Parton lookalike contest for fun. So we want everyone to come out and have fun with that too. So
that would be a hard one.
And we encourage everyone, and you don't have to be in those costumes to come out and have fun and wear your boots and bling, and you can always come as you are. That's the benefit of shrimp boil, and that's what makes shrimp boil so fun and part of the community is you can also just come in a sundress and shorts and like you always do. But if you want to, come have a little fun with us and bling it out.
Heck yeah. It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
All right, now tell us, what's the pricing? Where do you get
tickets?
Pricing,
despite what everyone's going through, but we're not increasing prices. So the ticket price is $30 to get in the door, and that'll get you your shrimp meal. And then we have tables, which is what we really recommend for $400. Secure a table. That's great. It's perfect for small businesses. Your name's on the table, your name's on the slideshow, but also for family and friends because then you have a place. You're not in general seating. You don't have to kind of watch your seat, have someone sit. You've got a place that's yours, your 8 seats. It does include not only the shrimp meal, but also a drink ticket. So you can get beer or wine with that as well, or soda and water. And that gives you a home base. So that's really the best bet, and probably our biggest sellers is for $400 to be able to go to an event. With great music, great games, the auctions, all the fun stuff. But to come and have a good time for $400. And then, of course, then we have our sponsorship levels for our corporate partners that are very popular as well. We already have great sponsors lined up, which is wonderful.
Always so good to us. So, who cooks?
Mark Meeker and the Shrimp Bowl team, always
And
out there, have been doing
where
it
does
forever.
he find these people?
I don't know, because he's, he travels in. He's got a great team.
Tell folks he comes all the way from
California. He is retired and moved to California, but not retired from us. So, and I say retired, I think he's working out there as well. But he moved out there to be near the grandchildren, but still comes back, books us tickets, and comes back and spends some time with us every June.
It's such a gift, and he's the one that rounds up this whole.
He handles everything. We're so lucky. This is a great event, but we have a strong committee. But most of those committee people have been here longer than I have. So they know what they're doing. They love the Rose. Some are survivors or family of survivors. Some just love what we do. But they handle. So they know their jobs. They're in charge of it. Our dessert table is famous with all the great homemade desserts.
Oh, yeah.
And Sharon runs that. And she's got a great team that comes in and helps package those up, cut the cakes, bag up cookies, and also bakes a lot of the popular desserts there. So, and we have Jennifer behind the bar and her crew that volunteer back there, and they also get donations to get a lot of that donated for us so we can keep our costs down. And so we have great teams like that come in addition to Mark and the food, that it makes the event fun for all of us, but it just runs so smoothly with our group.
Yeah, and everybody has fun.
Everyone has fun. It's just a good time. Yeah. It's just a good time. A lot of great music. This year we will have special, one of the bulls from Gillies, the mechanical bull from Gillies, will be on display. So everyone can come see that. Can't ride it. Don't get excited. No. I know that. But you can take a picture with it and come stay in front of it and come see it. But it will be there as well. So we're excited about that. Again, one of our partners and supporters knows the owner of that, and they're willing to bring that out for us. So we're excited about that part.
That is great.
That's going to be fun.
Yes.
It's going to be fun.
It's gonna be
Again, just great spirit, great music, great food.
Where?
June 21st. It's a Saturday from 4 to 8 at the Pasadena Convention Center. Free parking, indoors, air-conditioned.
Yes,
so it's a great time to come in and, again, grab your friends, your family, come in and have some shrimp. The auctions are also online, so if you can't
bring
make
your
it,
cowboy
outfits, a little bling, a little cowboy, little maybe your boots, maybe some sparkle boots that I see that you have.
Whatever,
so whatever you got, but come as you are too, and have fun.
And have fun.
And
raise some money.
Raise a lot of money. That we've talked. These events are so important because they're not restricted. This is not, this has to go to equipment. This has to go to this, and it helps fill in those gaps when we have, like last year, more uninsured coming through the door than we kind of planned for, and less insured coming through the door, and making up those gaps. And that's what these kind of events can do. And you can do it as simply as a $400 table. We're not asking you for $10,000.
Right.
You can do it and have a good time while you're doing it. Yeah.
Raising money, having fun.
Raising money and having fun. And part of the community. And I always say, if you want to meet someone we've helped, they're in this room. This is where they come. This is where their families give back to the Rose with volunteering. We always need volunteers, by the way. So all of that, they can come. And if they go to the website, therose.org/shrimp-boil, you'll see a great video from last year, a recap video. So if you've never been, there's photos, there's a video. You can look and see what it's all about.
Right.
You can also secure your table and your tickets right there, too.
Great.
Yeah. Hope to see you there.
Right.
Partner.
Thanks so much, Shannon.
Thank you. Appreciate it.